I was sickened by all the attacks on coming from specifically from Christianity towards Islam, and I decided to show this comparison. And what is going to be the name of it, Salah?
Well, in Comparative Religion Theology, titled Child Brides, Rebecca and Aisha.
Okay, so with that being said, we're going to move right to it. First, we're going to do a prayer. Baruch Hashem. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Aramimcha Hashem ki yidam. Please help us, Hashem. Give us wisdom and help us and guide us through this video. Amen. So, we're going to go right to it. We're going to start out with Rebecca. And I'm going to have my wife read it from Genesis 24, verse 65 through 67.
And the servant said, "He is my master." She then took the veil and covered herself.
She being Rebecca.
The servant told Isaac all the things he had done. When Isaac brought her into the tent of Sarah his mother, he married Rebecca. She became his wife, and he loved her, and thus was Isaac consoled after his mother.
Alright, so we're talking about the marriage of Isaac and Rebecca. So, this is very important. Now we're going to see another source about Isaac and Rebecca. We're going to go to the book of Jasher, Hayashar, and my wife is going to read it. It's going to be from chapter 24 of the book of Jasher, verse 39 and 40. Can you read that for us, Summer?
Yes. And they all blessed the Lord who brought this thing about, and they gave him Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel, for a wife for Ishak. And the young woman was of very comely appearance. She was a virgin. And Rebekah was 10 years old in those days.
Rebecca was 10 years old. Now, why am I bringing this? Well, most of the attacks of evangelical Christianity or any type of Christianity towards Islam is they use the hadith of Islam to attack Muhammad and his marriage to Aisha.
Not any Quranic verse.
Now, we know from Surah Ibn Ishaq that, or Ibn Hashim, he states that Aisha was 9 or 10 years old when the marriage was brought together. Very similar as we saw in the book of Jasher about the marriage of Rebecca and Isaac. He said, how old was he? 10 years old. So, I wanted to do this video so people can see and they can understand Middle Eastern culture. That they could understand that what we are living at the time now is not what the time were. Video. The name of the video is going to be Muhammad the Hebrew. I know we're going to get a lot of angry audiences on this video, but just listen to it and look at the facts. We're going to do a quick prayer. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. Subhanallah. So we begin with Baruch Hashem. We begin the video with a verse that for some reason people people just go by it and they don't notice it. But we notice it. And it has to do with King David, David. And the name that we're going to discuss is Jether, better known as Jethro, because Jethro is a short version of Jethro. And we're going to get so King David's friend was an Ishmaelite. Yes? Because the Muslims say that Muhammad's genealogy traces back to the Ishmaelites. This is no big news. They've always said this. They know this. In fact, most Jews agree with this concept. Even the Jews during the time of Medina agree with this. Now, so we're going to go to 1 Chronicles 2:17. Can you please read us 1 Chronicles? Just read it from 13.
Jesse begot his firstborn,
Oh,
Eliab,
I'm sorry, stop right there. Who is Jesse, someone?
King David's father.
Okay, good. So for our audience, keep going.
Jesse begot, Ruth and Obed had the son Jesse, just to catch you up on the predecessor there. There's just, let's see.
13.
Jesse begot his firstborn Eliab, Benadab the second, Shimea the third, Nathanael the fourth, Radai the fifth, Rozem the sixth, and David the seventh. Their sisters were Zeruiah and Abigail. The sons of Zeruiah, Abishai, Joab, Asahel, 3 in all. Abigail bore Amasa. The father of Amasa was Jether the Ishmaelite.
Okay, I need you to read that last verse carefully.
Abigail bore Amasa. The father of Amasa was Jether the Ishmaelite.
Jethro the Ishmaelite. Who was Abigail, according to the text?
Abigail
Is the sister of David, of King David. Who does King David's sister marry? An Ishmaelite. Now, if the Muslims are saying that Muhammad is from the lineage of the Ishmaelites, that means Muhammad's lineage can be traced back to King David's sister lineage. An important fact most people miss. Now, we're going to break down the words. The word Jether or Yether means abundance, excellence. But it's also Jethro. So, we're going to go to another verse.
Can I just add something there? Just briefly. So the present day Jewry is assigned based on tradition, not by Torah, but by tradition of a maternal order. We've kind of touched base on this previously. So if the maternal order decides your Jewry, then an Ishmaelite lineage
would be descendants of the Jewish people who claim that is maternal Jewry. And therefore, it would make Muhammad a Hebrew.
Well, in this case, a Jew.
A Jew.
A Jew. We literally could say Jew
But
at
we
this
can
point.
get that.
We'll get back to that.
And that's the controversial part. So, now we're also going to go to 2 Samuel 17:25.
I didn't think we would mention the word. While you're looking that up, I didn't think we'd mention the word Jew today. So I'm kind of, that tickles me. Well, I mean, we could say Hebrew, legitimately. But we couldn't prior to that revelation and understanding based on the Judaic Jewry of today, the modern twists. I mean,
So, my wife is going to read 2 Samuel 17:25.
Absalom appointed Amasa over the army in the place of Joab. Amasa,
Who was Absalom? Who was the peace of Allah?
he was the son,
Of?
the beloved son
Of King David. Absalom. Oh, Absalom. Oh, Absalom.
He had a lot of hair.
Okay, so, go on.
Amasa was the son of a man named Ephraim, the Israelite. Let's transliterate that.
Wait a minute now.
Bring it back.
We go back to 1 Chronicles 2:17. It says Abigail bore Amasa.
Go back to
Father was an Ishmaelite.
Now you can say Jethro Yethro, or in this case with an I, Yithra.
Now we know A-E-I-O-U and therefore J is a
Da-da-da.
Y, but it's kind of odd that you would put an I instead of a Y or
Why
a
are
J.
they not keeping to the same spelling?
Just saying, something's kind of odd
something
there.
smells here.
Sure.
Why?
So now, since we went over there, we know that an Ishmaelite is called an Israelite.
But to substantiate, can I just read further that
Sure.
verse? So Amasa was the son of a man named Ithra. As we know, that's Jethro, Ithro, Yithro. The Israelite, comma, who consorted, when he was affiliated, with Abigail, daughter of Nahash, the sister of Joab's mother, Zeruiah.
Now, we're going to do this. We're going to stick to what I'm trying to get at here, and we're going to go to Amasa, which is the nephew of King David. Okay? Remember, his father is an Ishmaelite, right? So he has Ishmaelite blood. So, now, also in 1 Chronicles 2:18 and 19, we're going to see another variant in the name Amasa. Amasai. We're going to go.
Amasai.
Another variation. Here we go. 1 Chronicles 12:18 and 19.
The spirit then garbed Amasai,
Ah!
the head of the captains.
How come it doesn't say Amasa, but it says Amasai?
You gotta switch up the spelling. We
Well-
are yours, David, and we are with you, son of Jesse.
Keep going.
Peace unto you, and peace unto this who to assist you, for your God assists you. David accepted them and made them heads of troops.
Stop right there.
David accepted them and made them heads of troops.
We as Jews accept King David as our Mashiach, as our Messiah. King David, as our Mashiach, accepted Amasa, accepted the lineage of the Ishmaelites. Why? He knows his sister married an Ishmaelite.
Isn't Amasa and Hamasa the same thing?
Yes, Ha means the.
Interesting.
So, and also the M is a B, so it could be Abbasi.
Havasa.
The Arabs word, they get the name Abbasi, the Abbasians.
Abasi.
There you go. Now, we already read 1 Chronicles 12:16 through 18. And that ends our video. Muhammad
Sweet.
was a Hebrew.
In some cases, he was a Jew. Could have been a Jew if you want to go by modern connotation. Wow.
Shalom. Baruch Hashem.